Hi, this is Griffin with Huisen Furniture. Today we're going to be building the Mainstays 6 cube storage desk. This is the white finish, and this product can only be found on walmart.com. Before you start, you want to make sure that none of your panels have any damage and that you have all of your hardware. If you have any issues, you can contact the number on the front of the manual and we'll get you taken care of. If everything is in order, then we can begin assembly. For step 1, we're going to need our C, E, D, and F panels, 16 of our cam bolts, and 16 wooden dowel pieces. To start, we're going to screw our 4 cam bolts into each panel on these 4 outer pre-drilled holes on each of the panels. Next, we're going to insert 4 wooden dowel pieces into each panel. We're going to insert these onto the 2 shorter ends of the panel on these inner 2 pre-drilled holes, here and here. You want to make sure that you're inside of the cam locks, the cam lock holes, as that's where the cam bolts will enter, so make sure you're on the inside pre-drilled hole. And then the same thing on this other side, those inner 2 pre-drilled holes. And we're going to do this on the other 3 panels. In step 2, we're going to need our A panel and 10 cam bolts. And we're going to screw these in to all of the outer pre-drilled holes. So here, 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 here and here, here and here. For step 3, we're going to need 4 of our H panels and our G panel and 22 wooden dowel pieces. Starting with the G panel, we're going to insert 2 wooden dowel pieces into the outer 2 pre-drilled holes. So there and there. We're going to do that on each end. And then we're going to insert 2 wooden dowel pieces into these 2 inner pre-drilled holes. So you can see they're inside of the cam locks. Next, on these H panels, we're going to insert 2 wooden dowels into each side, into the 2 inner pre-drilled holes. As you can see, inside of the cam locks. Do that on each side of the H panels. So for step 3, we're going to need our C panel, our D panel, and 2 of the H panels, and then 8 of our cam locks. On the cam lock, you will notice that one of the crosshairs is longer and pointy. This is where you want to point the cam lock towards the outside of the panel, towards this pre-drilled hole. So here, I want to insert it out this way, towards this pre-drilled hole on the side. Then on this side, I want to point it out towards the pre-drilled hole. So once you have your cam locks in place, you can then stand up your D panel so that its unfinished side is facing up and the cam locks are on the right side. Then you want to grab an H panel and align it so that those cam locks are facing towards you. They're on the opposite side of these cam locks. Once you have it on there, you can then go ahead and tighten it by turning clockwise. Okay, now you want to attach this other H panel. Again, so that the unfinished side is facing up and this finished side is facing towards the left. Then turn clockwise to tighten. Now we want to stand up our C panel so that its unfinished side is facing up and its cam locks are on this right side. Then tighten down those 4 cam locks to secure. For step 5, we're basically going to repeat step 4, but instead we have our E panel and our F panel, and then 2 H panels. To start, we can insert our 4 cam locks into each hole. That pointy crosshair pointed out towards the outer pre-drilled hole. Once you have your cam locks in place, we can go ahead and stand up our F panel. This is basically just step 4 over again. So we want to position our H panel with the unfinished side facing up and to the left. Then you can secure by turning clockwise. Same thing with this H panel. You want the unfinished side facing up and to your left. Now stand up our E panel so that its unfinished side is facing up and its cam locks are on this right side, and attach it to the rest of the assembly. Then tighten down those 4 cam locks by turning clockwise. For step 6, we're going to grab our assembly with our C and D panels. And we're going to grab our B panel. We want to position the B panel so that its unfinished side is facing towards its bottom and this unfinished edge is facing up. And then attach it to the assembly. And then using 4 of our screws, we're going to attach it to this assembly with the 4 pre-drilled holes. For step 7, we're going to do the same thing, just with our E and F panel assembly. So we're going to align that B panel up, unfinished side facing towards the bottom, this unfinished edge facing up, then slide it on to the wooden dowel pieces, and we're going to secure using 4 more of our screws. For step 8, we're going to grab our 2 assemblies. I have the F panel over here, E panel, and then the other ones over here. Then we're going to position our G panel, these cam locks facing towards the top, and we're going to slide that in like so and attach it for here. Okay, then we're going to use 4 of our screws on each side to secure. In step 9, we're going to take our 10 cam locks and we're going to insert them into all the empty cam lock holes on this side of the unit. And remember to put that pointy crosshair facing towards that outer pre-drilled hole. There's 2 up here. Then there's 4 in each of these sides. Okay, now we're going to take our A panel, and you need to locate these 2 cam bolts. You want these on the top. Then go ahead and attach the A panel to the rest of the assembly. Then go ahead and tighten down all of those cam locks by turning clockwise. In step 10, we're going to nail on our 2 eye back panels. These are very important for the stability of the unit. So you want to line up the back panel so that it is evenly across all of the edges, so that you're going to nail down through these pre-drilled holes into the middle of each edge. Then you can go ahead and grab your nail holder and your nails. To use this, you simply insert the nail into the nail holder like that. Then you place the nail holder up against the unit, get the nail started, pull the nail holder out, and then finish the nail. Be sure to nail in where each of these pre-drilled holes are. For step 11, we're going to stick on our floor protectors. We're going to put 4 down on each corner. And once you have stuck those on there, your unit is now complete.